Welcome to Block 142 Rivervale Crescent, 540142. Hi, my name is THELIONCITYBOY. I'm a rapper, producer, I'm also the creative director for the Lion City Sailors, a football club here in Singapore. We are currently at Block 142 Rivervale Crescent, 540142. We're in the area of Singapore known as Sengkang, which is where I lived for 15 years. We first moved here, Sengkang was like super new. It's like, there was like one bus, you know, not even one mall sometimes. The place has changed quite a bit, but like I think the stories are still here, at least for me. That Sengkang flat was where I started recording my first demos with a small makeshift home studio. Like even though I was like doing really cool festivals, you know, I've been very lucky to play like, you know, Formula 1, Laneway, it was all built from a flat. You know, whatever money I had, I put back into like building that studio space. And all the songs I recorded up there. Sengkang is the heartlands. When you think of Singaporean destinations, you don't think of the heartlands, which are away from town and big tourist spots. But this is a special side of Singapore. I think visitors will come here and see like where we are in our most casual, comfortable space. You know, I think that's where you really see Singaporeans at their start and where you see a lot of great businesses start from, great ideas start from. The Void Deck is a common space under a Singaporean block of flats. It's almost like HQ, a place for people to come together, and for a young Singaporean, it's where you make friendships and where you really get to know people. In 2019, I released the song To The Max, which is about growing up in the block of flats. I wrote the song for a group of boys who would hang out at the Void Deck the way I did growing up. If you go and like follow other hip-hop artists, right, they are happy to represent their hood. And I wanted to do that with my Singaporean story. In To The Max, I see 540142, that is the actual area code of that place. I want to keep that sort of like energy and make sure wherever I go, it's like always remember to be like not afraid to tell the stories of like what I see. I just hope like the community culture in the block will always be here. I'm a product of the place. Like really like who I am is because of the stories that I made under the block, the friends I've made. And I think when I see people under the block, I'm happy that people are still doing that. Football has always been a part of my life and a big passion of mine. I think my love for football really is like was born from scratch. My dad would bring me down to like any patch of grass. And as a kid, I would play a lot of football with my friends. It was a big part of my upbringing in the block, in the Singaporean heartlands. I think Singapore started to create new spaces for football also. And like, you know, I think moving into like futsal was like, I guess, so natural for me also. So me and my friends would find any space, whichever we could book that was available. You know, places like the Cage and all. And whatever like crazy time, as far as we would have to travel, right, we will make time to play football together. When you walk onto the pitch, who you are off the pitch really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's like a doctor, a rapper, esthetician, a minister on the same team. And I kind of like that, that I get to fit in a space that is like maybe on paper like I shouldn't be there. My journey in football now as the creative director of the Lion City Sailors and in music as a Lion City boy are both about my passion for community, people and their stories. That's what I'm all about.